Okay, so we're going to talk about the setup of this Hobart corner dish machine unit. Please be gentle with it. It's a pretty new $14,000 machine, but it's pretty simple to operate. When you first set it up, we're going to pop that lever down, and that's going to fill the machine. We want to extract this basket from the machine, and as we can see, it's soiled, so we're going to give it a quick spray and remove anything that may have caught in there. And then we'll pop it right back into its tray. This is the booster, the heating mechanism for the machine, and this red light should always be illuminated, and this button should always be up. That's going to heat your hot water. Then we're going to close the machine, and we're going to turn it on. Now it's beginning its filling cycle. While we're waiting for that to happen, we're going to set up the dish pit. We are going to set up a soapy bus tub for soaking various utensils, and we're also going to set up this sink to soak pots and pans. Now you'll notice that I popped this lever all the way down to the left, and we're going to start filling with hot water. This soap that is dispensed out of this button here is very highly concentrated, so we don't need to use too much of it. Gonna pop a little bit into the sink, and the residual I will use to fill my bus tub. We're going to fill our bus tub half to 3/4 of the way full, and then we'll resume filling our sink. We'll put the bus tub over here. We'll spray this down into here to the drain. It takes about 5 to 7 minutes for the machine to fill up. Right down here we've got our various racks for doing our dishes. This would be for sheet pans and other items. These flat racks are for doing larger pots and pans and for silverware. I'd like to show you how to operate the disposal. You've got a start and a stop button down here. So by starting the machine, you start it, and then you really need to press on the stop button. Oh, something's in there that shouldn't be in there. It'll take about 30 seconds for the machine to go through its cycle and to finally turn off. So now that our machine is fully filled up, we can open the door and we'll run a load of dishes. Now, it's very important to try and maximize each load that you do in the machine. So you want to try and fit as many dishes into your dish rack as possible, so that we aren't wasting water and or chemicals. So this looks like a good solid load. We slide it in here. We bring the door down gently, and the machine starts. And it takes 3 to 4 minutes for the cycle. Now that we've heard the load stop, there's no more water coursing through the machine, we lift the lid and we pull out the load and we leave it over here. And then we can move on to our next load. So we've got 2 different chemicals that go into the dish pit. This right here is the rinse additive, and this here is the actual soap for the pit, for the machine. Sometimes you will hear a beeping sound on the machine, and that may indicate that one or either of these will be empty, and then we would need to refill them. We leave dishes over here to air dry for a brief time to get all the water off of them, and then we go and we place them on the various shelving units where they belong. In the event that you have a question about the machine and there aren't any instructors around, you could quickly consult this wall chart, and that may help you answer your question. So in breaking down the dish pit at the end of the day, once all of our dishes have been washed, we're gonna dump our soapy water mixture. And ultimately, we will wash this bus tub. We are going to use the squeegee to squeegee down all the surfaces here, making it look nice for the guys in the morning, guys and or gals. And we are going to turn off the machine, and we are going to flip the lever up to drain the machine. And we are going to remove the basket from the machine and give it a quick spray, and then we will put it back into the machine. Now, one thing that my father-in-law says about dish machines, he doesn't call them a dish machine. He doesn't call it a dishwasher, he calls it a dish rinser. So we need to make sure that when we're putting pots and pans into the dish machine, that some things are going to be caked on, and we want to give them a good scrub and a good rinse before we put them in there to assure that they're nice and clean when they come out. So the last bit that we want to do when we are breaking down our dish pit is we want to drain our sinks, and we're going to wipe all of our sinks down to make sure that they're free of debris and grease, and that is breaking down the dish pit.